Welcome, my name is Tony and this is The Humbled Human. Today I am sharing 6 stretches that will help improve your posture. So the first one we're doing is called shoulder mobility. I want you to take your elbow so that it is parallel with the floor. And then raise your hand like a stop sign or like you're going to wave. And focus on your thumb. So we're going to go over the neck and tap the opposite shoulder. And then come back. Really try to keep your elbow at a 90-degree angle. Then drop it down like a stop sign and come behind again to that shoulder. Maybe even the shoulder blade. And then reverse out and come back. And just like math, what we do to one side, we're going to do to the other. So go ahead and take out your other arm. Make sure your arm is parallel to the floor. And then reach over your shoulder. Behind your back. And then go ahead and stop right here. So you rest your hand on your neck. You can go the top of the head or a little bit towards the ear. And then take your opposite arm parallel with the floor. And just get a gentle neck stretch. We're going to pull our ear towards our shoulder. So this is stretch number 2. The first stretch kind of warmed up the upper body. And then gently come out of it. Then opposite hand is out. Pull your shoulder, rather your ear to your shoulder. So I find it's really important to breathe, especially when we wake up with a stiff neck, which I often do. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And slowly release. Let's go ahead and move into the next stretch, which will be a paperclip right behind your back. Now, you may not be able to reach your fingertips, and that's okay. Just grab a towel or grab a belt. I have a yoga strap that I'm going to use right now, and you're going to place it right behind your head. Then with your other arm, go ahead and grab for the opposite side. And then when you find a comfortable length, drop your chin to your chest and just notice if you feel the stretch in the back of your neck. And take a moment just to take a deep breath and a deep breath out. Then on your next inhale, lift up your chin. Just feel the pressure from your wrist to the back of your head. And then notice where you feel this stretch. So maybe you feel the stretch in your chest, maybe in your neck, and maybe in the arm that is facing down. Either way, just take a moment to be with yourself right here and breathe into the areas that feel the most tense. And then when you feel nice and ready, gently release the bottom hand first and then your top hand. And we will switch sides. So take your hand behind your head, reach your other arm around. First, drop your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhale, lift your chin up. Try your best to relax your shoulders. And then you can even visualize the front of your ribs, these two bony parts that stick out. Try to press them down and squeeze them closed. Take your few breaths. Scan your body for where the areas of tightness and tension that you feel. And when you feel even on both sides, this is where you can spend more time on one side than the other. But when you feel even, let's move on to the next stretch, which is going to open up the chest. All you need is a wall, so let's jump over. So first you're going to find your wall and take your arm, palm facing the wall, thumb facing up. And you're going to stand as close as comfortable to the wall. Sometimes it's easier and more comfortable to stand a little bit further. So you can actually face the wall first and then slowly rotate your body and peel your shoulder away from the wall. You can already start to feel it through your chest, through your pec major. Then just hold this for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and maybe even a minute if you need it. So just take an easy breath here. And if at any time it feels uncomfortable, you can always lay off and maybe not take such a dramatic turn away from the wall. So now we're going to change sides. I'm going to put the opposite hand on the wall and slowly rotate away from the wall. And then when you feel good, we're going to move on to our fifth exercise. So hands are gonna be spread out on the wall. You can choose a more narrow hand placement or go wide. Again, it's whatever is comfortable for your body. Stand about 2 to 3 feet away from the wall and slowly drop your chest down to the ground. So first, your gaze will be down towards your baseboards or where the wall meets the floor. And take a moment to just breathe into this stretch here, getting underneath the arms and the sides of the shoulders. So this is mostly your chest right now. If you want to start to invite the neck stretch, then you can slowly lift your chin up and press your chest a little bit further to the wall. Slowly and gently come out of it. And now the last but not least, this is one of my favorite ones. If you're in a rush and you only have a few minutes, I would say just skip all of them and do this one. So elbows are going to be right against the wall, your back is against the wall. And with your thumbs, you're going to slowly lift your arms. And the intention here is for the thumbs to touch right above. Now, if your elbows start to lift off of the wall to get there, you're going to stop just before they lift. you'll feel the tension immediately as you lift your elbows up. You even may feel the burn a little bit through your shoulder blades, through the deltoids, maybe even the biceps. These are amazing because it strengthens your back muscles while opening your chest and opening your shoulder girdle. So I would say do maybe 10 to 12 and see how that makes you feel. If you're like me, you already feel it on the 10th one. Now, if you want to go up to 15 or 20, please do so. I usually do about 3 repetitions of that. And that is pretty much all the stretches to really open your chest, really feel the rotation of your shoulder. And so when we open up our chest, we naturally drop the shoulder blades down, which then gives our neck space to hold our head up. And when our head is lengthened, we don't have room or space for the closing, for that mommy hump to develop. So always opening the chest, because sometimes they say drop your shoulders, but if you drop your shoulders while you are facing forward, that just helps you, that just makes the hump come. So it's also opening the chest and then dropping the shoulders. Both of them nice and relaxed, nice and loosened. So those are the 6 stretches to improve your posture. If you would like to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, what would you like to see? With posture, I will say this one last thing, is that it all starts with your core. You can have great open chest, you can have a nice strong back, open shoulders, but if your core is not lifting you up and not giving you that strength throughout your day, the other things just don't do as well. So in light and love, namaste, have yourself a beautiful, bright day.